Vidyānanda says in Panchadashi 787, atat-vyāvṛtti-rūpeņa sākṣāt vidhi-mukhena ca vedāntānām pravṛttiḥ syāt dvidhā iti ācārya-bhāṣitam. Teachers say that Vedanta reveals Brahman both by negating what is not Brahman and by affirming positive characteristics. There are two paths for realization of Brahman, positive and negative. In positive path, Brahman is described as truth, knowledge, infinite and so forth. In negative path, Brahman being beyond the reach of mind and speech cannot be expressed in words. Therefore, after ascertaining what it is not, at the end of all negations, Brahman alone remains. The positive path is, I am Brahman, everything is me alone, everything is my form only. The path of negation is, I am none of the visible objects. Thus, in the very end, only I, consciousness alone remains. Brahman is not non-existent, that is why it is called existence. It is not inanimate, that is why it is called consciousness. And it is not of the nature of misery, that is why it is called bliss. Thus, it can be observed that the significance of words used in the positive path concludes in the path of negation. The instruction in positive path is, all this is undoubtedly Brahman. Chandogya Upanishad 3.14.1, Sarvam Khalu Idam Brahma. In the path of negation, hereafter the instruction is, not this, not this. Vedanta Upanishad 2.3.6, Athato Adeso Neti Neti. The path of negation is the best because spiritual practice in the positive path becomes difficult to follow as things high and low, big and small, good and bad constantly come to one's vision during the time of interaction. Note this means everything, big and small, high and low, is to be renounced with the understanding that they are not self. The root of all renunciation is the renunciation of ego. Although Kacha, the son of Brihaspati, renounced all external objects, he could not attain samadhi. Then Brihaspati instructed him to renounce everything, meaning the ego. Ego is really the fundamental bondage. Following the path of negation with the help of discrimination, one is established in the real self as soon as the ego is given up. Verse 88-89 says, Aham atat-vyāvṛtti-rūpeņa, aham brahmeti-dhikuta, naivam ansasya hi tyago, bhāga lakshan yodita. Doubt arises that if the idea of I is given up, how is the knowledge I am Brahman possible? Swami Vidyananda says, it is the false part of I which are to be given up and the true part retained. Following the logical rule of partial elimination, ego, the objective part of consciousness, is to be negated and witness self, the subjective part, cannot be negated as it itself is involved in the process of negation. अंतःकरण संत्यागात अवशिष्टे चिदात्मनि अहम ब्रह्मेत वाक्येन ब्रह्मत्वं साक्षिणि ईक्षिते. After negating the internal organ, that is ego, when only consciousness remains, the witness nature of Brahman is revealed by the statement I am Brahman.